Generic greetings and welcome to Roleplay Shadowrun Returns, episode 6. In the previous episode, we took Coyote back to the Seamstresses Union and we were also introduced to the secret underground complex there, which allows us to hide, buy weapons, buy magic, buy things for decking, heal up, etc, etc, which is quite handy. We then heard that there was another Ripper murder and we are now headed to the South Seattle docks, which is where we are now. Let's jump in, shall we? Today's beverage is water. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime and grey. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. And first and last, I'm guessing. Your destination, the National Transport Safety Board warehouse. It is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Lovely. Looks like a place you want to take the kids on the weekend, really. Right. Let's jump in and see what we have. Oh, it's raining. Good start. So, we've got a broken down plane. We've got another bit of air fuel. Yeah, let's put some more fuselage. Just bikes, got rubbish lying around. I'm not seeing any boating equipment, really. And that looks pretty high-tech. Some space capsules of some kind. Anyway, this is the warehouse we need to get in. And looks like this person... Looks like we can talk to them. A streetwalker. Is that a nice name for something? Let's have a look. Hey, you looking for a good time? Do you know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Fair enough. I will... Guess I'll wander elsewhere. So we need to get in the warehouse. This is the warehouse here. I'm guessing it's guarded. Is there another way we can get in, perhaps? That fence doesn't look entirely secure. Although, to be fair, there's barbed wire and some probably electrified... Is it electrified? No, it's not. There's a guard there as well. Doesn't look like I'm going to get in. Let me just see how much karma I've got to spend. I've got 3 karma. Oh, it's only 3 karma. Not much really that we can spend this on. I want to keep a little bit more for my charisma to get a new etiquette, so we're going to leave that, I think. We'll not spend any more. Let's just go up to the gate and see what the guard has to say. We'll wander straight up to him. Halt! Lone Star Guard. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly. That's not something you want to do with a gun. Like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You're looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm working for Lone Star on the crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. Sure you are, and I'm Luffer, the King of Dragons. What? Luffer, I can't pronounce that. Beat it. Great. You know what? I'm going to talk to him again. Let's see what he get out of here. Okay, he's not going to let me in. How about I talk to the streetwalker? I have a plan here. You're looking to have a good time. Not for me, my friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. There we go, 20 new yen. Alright, 20 bucks buys 5 minutes of distraction, then I've got to get back to work and then some real new yen. Good. That's that guard taken care of. Are they gonna... There we go. That's a big gun you have there. Standard issue, ma'am. Are they gonna wander off so can I get in somehow? How am I going to get in? I need to get in somehow. What? A ladder? Okay, let me nick the ladder. Ah, right, here we go. If I steal a ladder... Hey, that's mine. I'm not taking a fire, I just need a little boost over the fence. Charisma 3. Oh, you're breaking in the SB warehouse too. If you see any of those airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. No problem. Yeah, I'm going to use the bum's ladder. If I didn't have that, I'd just push a dumpster against this, I guess. Or even just use the, use the bump to climb over. Right, let's use the ladder, get over the fence. There we go. Gain 3 karma. Perfect. I don't like the fact that I'm alone. Let me scout this area out, in fact. The guard's over there talking to him, so that's fine. Talking to her, rather. Let's have a look around. I don't think there's anyone around here, no. Right, let's just jump straight in, because we know there's... I know McCluskey isn't here yet, so we need to... We need to do our... Well, we need to go about our daily business before he gets here. So, the warehouse. Inside, the large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings, adorned with girders and rickety catwalks, top a huge Utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. So why has there been murder in it? Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the centre of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim, with uniforms everywhere. No one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. So we need to just get in, have a look at the crime scene, and then get out. Oh, damn it, he's here. Damn it. I thought he'd gone. Okay, Officer... Oh, is that... No, that's not Mikulski. Officer Aguirre, or is it? Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know traffic these days. Fill me in. Officer Aguirre. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out things might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there, so if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from the plane crashes to try and determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of the highest priority investigation at the moment. They've gone through the victim's computer and case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Scientists don't make good criminals. No, they don't. Tell me about it. Someone like you probably offered him to cover it up, help up his corp master's involvement, and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself. Thanks very much. Is that Dresden? Yeah, Dresden's over there. Let me just go inside here and we will have a look at the computer, shall we? In fact, before I do that, let me just go to the locker and steal everything in it. Appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Let's inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells mint and cigarettes. Let's inspect the comb. Comb is black plastic, has some wiry grey hair stuck in it. Well, I guess I'll leave the locker. Nothing really more other than... That's just stuff. That's just things. There's not even anything interesting in there. Right, computer. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigation. Case file 95. The plane had several mechanical issues, resulting in Mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June the 17th. The pilot reported the altimeter was reading the negative values. The co-pilot took over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate. Then the next file, Pratt and Whitney unmanned. It's been redacted. And look at case 98, it's being corrupted. Let's read the private notes. Let's have a look. The crash reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the research notes. Right, leave the computer. So that's something we can sell. That's what we do as a Shadowrunner, really. We buy and sell information and do all of the dirty dealings. We run in the shadows and do all the jobs that more reputable people won't. Let's have a talk with Dresden. Dresden's always a nice person, really, although he could be the Ripper. Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose he must made an impression on him in the market yesterday, or you credstick did at any rate. Yeah, I paid him, I'll be honest. Anyway, surprised we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like the business is good for Dylamorg these days. Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what he wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to say yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated with the chest cavity. Is Mikulski getting any closer to a suspect yet? He couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. Fair enough. I don't like him either, to be fair, Dresden, so I wouldn't worry about it. How is Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his golden detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's officer salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Right. Looks like he's taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was a massive damage to the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organic transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But, as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of the other branch managers handled the other two. If I find more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. So 3 of them had organ transplants. Does that mean anything? I have no idea yet. And who's the woman over there anyway? No clue. She just showed up next to Kin, I think. I'm going to have a look around, thanks. See you, Dresden. Take care of yourself. Why is she holding out a hand? Let's have a talk to her. Shannon Half-Sky. You're not a cop. Nope. Who's the stiff? She glares at you for a moment, and you can see the pain in her eyes along with something else. Power. He's my brother, and I'm trying to learn the identity of his killer. Okay. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If we could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice to allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? No, not as far as I can tell among the living anywhere. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back to her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone in this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there is others. Other spirits who may be of help. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of a plane crash, victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, though. But if you can... you have the run of the place. If you can find personal items belonging to the victims, I believe I can summon the spirit to speak with it. Okay, of course. I'll do that. Let's do that. Let's run in here and talk to spirits. This seems really stupid, right? Talking to spirit. Okay, I'm just not even going to question it. Let's just run in here. So, personal items. Personal items. What's this? This is huge pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. Dig through the shoe pile. Sorting through the shoes, you realise there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. Left blue sneaker, a right red heel pump, and a left black dress shoe. Inspect the dress shoe. Nothing there. Heel pump. Department store knockoff. Inspect the sneaker. As a child, has a musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock as from static. You get a shock from static electricity when you touch it. That must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. So, we've got a shoe. This is a good start. Let's look through this trash pile here. That is a trash pile, right? Yeah, it is. Dig through the trash. Sticky substance seems to seep through the trash pile. Let's check the cred stick first. Oh, it's functional. We get 200 yen. How about the earring? Made out of burnished metal, formed into a shape of a small salmon. In intense primal fear washes over you as you touch the surface. Must be one of the items. What about the lunchbox? It's a dentist lunchbox with probably lunch in it. Oh, there we go. I found 2 haunted objects, and there's also something I can inspect over here, and I think it was the urinal, so I don't think I want to be digging my hands in there just picking up the cake. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to inspect it, aren't I? Oh, well, there we go. You don't need to go right now. Oh, fair enough. What's this over here, though? Come back. What was that? What's this on here? All poster depicts a young woman posing with an assault rifle. Very good. Right. Let's move over here and talk to the woman again. Look, I've got your stuff. Can you help me out or not? Yes, here's the stuff. Thank you. These items are all I need. I shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this? Oh, McCluskey. Damn it. I call him McCluskey, foul idiocy. I don't like him. Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... This is a crime scene, officer, not a Salish drum circle. How about... Isn't it a standard procedure to call the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on. If we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Fair enough. So, it looks like we've been kicked out. Let's talk to Shannon then. That man's an ass. Yep, I agree. But there's no helping it now. I should be grateful you were here to collect these items before those clods carted everything off. Can we summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains which they are anchored, so we need to get back in there. We'll come back later when the coast is clear. Can't stand the waiting, but I don't see any other choice. Are you sure you're up for this? Yeah, maybe a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of this. If the spirits can help me find out if that was the Ripper, and then also, you know, more information about that, then we might be able to track the Ripper down and find Sam's killer, which is obviously the big picture. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. Maybe post security overnight. I'm going to go out with them and say you know where to find these kinds of people. Just smile. Yep. Good, I'll put the money if you find the bodies. Meet me back here at midnight, the spirits will be strong then. Okay, let's go. So, we need to get a bunch of people together and come back. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops up on the screen. Hey, hi, you're in the middle of something? No problem, what do you need? Back up. Oh, get in. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushes like Stevie J around the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. Got it, yeah. Get to it. Right, sorry. I have a cousin who's been missing for months. Gino. He hit with a sprawl, but about a year ago, and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him on high amp dream chips and then started using him for all sorts of dreck. I try to help him, but he pushes me away. Then to speed. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. So you're on a crusade then, yeah, maybe. That's what Mrs. Kebopler calls it. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him myself. On my way, let's go. So, Coyote's crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. I think you might want to get a bit of sailor return on that. You circle around the back of a building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. So, let's see if we can help out Coyote a bit, and maybe she can pay it forward as well. Thanks for meeting us, I owe you one. No sweat, figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in these sort of BTL squats. Oh hey, listen, good news! You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were away. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union today. Hope that helps. Yes, it does! Thank you! Finally, we might get some more information. Thank you. Good job, thanks. Least I can do. Okay. Let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a way up there, a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for corpse outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty. So, stay on your guard. Just want to get in, grab Gino and get out. Okay, right behind you, babe, says Paco. Let's do this. I'm just going to straight up to this clocker, and I'm just going to tell him to let me in. Hey. Well, what you doing? Good day for a trip in it. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for these guys inside. Look, just let me in. See you around after this. Yeah, whatever. You might not. Let me just charge in. I'm not messing around here. I'm just going to get in, get the job done, and get out. Okay, concerned woman. What is she concerned about? Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that dreck they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. Sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you, no implant. Then, her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I know. I lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record a tear stream down her face. That's not very good. We're looking for a kid named Gino. You know him? We're maximum compassion on this one. Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker, trades his time for chips, like that little errand boy. Do you have a pass card to get in then? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when he's brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Gotta go. I'm gonna talk to Jamal. Let's have a little chat with him. I don't really like these guys. I've already decided. Jamal, hello, hi. What you looking at? Do you have a pass card? Yeah, you hear right. I got a few. Sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 new yen for them, but I can give you 3 for 100. I was thinking 75, and I was thinking slot off. Maybe you should give me them then. This is the Barons, homie. You want it? You take it. All right then. I'm fine with that. We got troublemakers out here. He shouts. That's fine with me. I'm just gonna pull my gun out and just fire at Jamal. Bang! 3 damage. And again, 6 damage. Let's jump to Paco. Look at Jamal. 83% chance. 7 damage and a miss. Once more. 7 damage crit. He drops. Coyote. Gonna look at Charlie. 24 damage crit. She is surgical with a shotgun. Once more. Bang! Charlie slams into the wall. Drops down, blood just streaking on it. Oh, and looks like we've got an elf and a dwarf come charging out. I will... actually, no. We're going to turn to Coyote. She's going to look at the elf muscle, pull the trigger. I think that's more of a description than a name. 12 damage as it slams into him. We'll try that once more. Bosh, another 12 damage. I will jump to Paco. And we will follow suit on that one. Straight away, 7 damage, 4 damage. Pull the trigger once more. Another double 7. And I will just aim at the elf muscle, pull the trigger. Bang, 3 damage and drops. And we're going to run up to behind the crits, take some cover. These two aren't. Oh, they're going to fling grenade. And 9 damage, 9 damage. That is not good. Dwarf muscle. Let me... I was going to mark target. What's the point? Let's just switch to Coyote, reload the shotgun. And you know what? 72% chance. Yeah. Let's pull the trigger, shall we? I can't. I'm trying to pick... It's got something there. I'm trying to pick it up. Dwarf muscle. 12 damage. What a shot. Paco will do the same thing, really. We're just going to hose him now. Oh, no, this is me. Yeah, we'll shoot him inside. No problem. 3 damage weak. It's a bit pathetic. Paco's out of ammo. We're going to reload and hopefully kill him with this shot, but I don't think so. 7 damage, 11 damage crit. We'll kill him. That's fantastic. Let's pick up whatever this is here. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. Smells of sweat and alcohol. Let's leaf through the notebook. Contains lists of illegal Simpsons rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Let's have a look at the names. Better Than Life rides run from fantasies like I Can Fly to real life recordings like Bum Killer. You know what? Let's look at the names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. Also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab directing certain clients here to secretly extract information. Fantastic. Let me take that notebook and we'll be able to sell that later. So let's just get in here, shall we? I'm going to actually go to my karma. Actually go to the inventory and actually use some medikits because these two guys have really taken a bit of a hit. Let me switch to Coyote. We'll use this level 1 medkit on her like so. Confirm, and then that's done. I've also got a bit of experience to spend, so let's spend some karma. I always call it experience, it's the same thing. Let me get an extra 1 in range combat, an extra 1 in pistol, go to charisma and get an extra 1 and get a new etiquette, and our etiquette will be corporate, I think. Do I think corporate? Street would be good as well. You know what? No, I'm not going to spend it yet. I'm not going to spend that karma. I'll leave it for now. We'll wait until I get back to the Union to spend that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to need karma in this location. Look at that. That tells you everything you need to know. We've got buildings. All the buildings are dilapidated and downtrodden. We got the rubbish that's on fire. We got rats roaming around just eating things. Broken chairs, tables. Half rebuilt walls. It's not a very nice place, no. Right, let's charge in. This is not going to go well. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The Decker, the man with a cyber deck, calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab. This is a Yazuka operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Don't attack any of the chipheads, says Coyote. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught up in the middle. Okay? Thanks, Paco. Excellent. Oh, combat straight away. So, dance for me. Looks like he's jumping into the Matrix and sending these guys on overdrive. They're all... they all charge at me. Just... shouting a battle cry by the sound of it. Right, so, I have 2 AP. I'm going to charge up the crit, take cover. I'm trying to get to this computer here so I can jack in the Matrix and counter him. I will actually pull out the deck and just target that BTL operator. Then we're going to charge Coyote, or Paco instead, up to here. Take cover on the boxes. We will I think we'll do a bit of a burst on the BTL operator because of the marked target. 96% chance to hit. 4 damage, weak, not very good at all. Let's run Coyote up to the boxes, and you know what, we're going to do the same thing, 96% chance, 18 damage crit, perfect, and she slams into the floor, blood draining from every orifice, even new ones that I've created. Looks like another one's running up to me, and we'll pull the trigger with a shotgun. Some of the shots hit the crate, but most of them just hit Paco, sadly. Looks like all of the junkies are running up to me, and someone else with the machine guns just charging. That's not good. Looks like we've got a mage running around the corner, fires a ball that hits Paco, 5 damage and -1 AP. And we've got another person coming in, shaman by the look of it, and yeah, that's not good. We're getting surrounded. I'm going to run up to here, the computer, and jack in. And we will take my medic program, my suppression program, and my killer program, and confirm, and we'll jack into the matrix, see if we can counter all these guys. Coyote, chiphead woman, chiphead dwarf, BTL security. That's the one we need to kill. We need to get rid of the security. Not really too concerned with the chipheads at the moment, so let's see if I can I hit him with a kneecap, which is -1 AP for them. Yep, 76% chance. Misses. That's a shame. That is a shame. Looks like we're going to just do a normal shot then. 81% chance. 12 damage. Excellent. Slams into him hard, but not enough to kill him. He fires back, and then the shots will slam into the crate, probably knocking loads of bits of crate everywhere, but more importantly, doesn't hit us. Looks like a dwarf's going to run up to us, starts punching us, they're just wailing at us, really, because they've got no real skill or finesse. They're just trying to get rid of, well, they're just trying to smack into me to knock me out. It looks like the mage casts a ball, which only hits me for a bit of a weak damage. Oh, this looks like a shaman coming up and has cast a water elemental, which is going to start casting. Oh, that's not good. Crit. Start casting stuff at me. 16 damage crit on me. I'm going to be dropping soon. This is me in the Matrix. However, my real life body is really taking a beating. Let me charge up here for 2 AP. You're in my domain now. My domain now, says the other guy. I'm going to pull out my killer program and fire it on this white IC program. See if I can kill that. 75%, well, 75 damage, which is okay. He looks like he's going to fire back at me. I'm in cover. He misses, and the programs start running up to me. That's fine. They're going to hit me. 28 damage. That's nothing. Nothing. I will hit it back. 99% chance to hit. Here we go. And there we go. It gets dropped. I'm going to then do that program again. 99% chance. 75 damage on it. We're going to do it once more. Well, we're going to do a normal attack, which is 70. And there we go. Drops out. It looks like it hits me for 50. I'm going to heal myself for 50? No, 49. That's 49. I can deal with 49. Hit him for 75, hopefully. There we go. And we'll do it once more. 99% chance. 50, and we'll probably jack out after this shot. There we go. This is a problem now. I'm almost dead. I really need to use that on me. I'm just going to have to charge Paco up and use it. Heal 23. No AP, though. This is not good. I'm going to use a flashette grenade on this area here. Please don't miss. Here we go. Boom! And then broken control, and we've hit everybody for -1 AP, most importantly. Looks like they're going to run up to me now. They didn't like that. They're still punching me, but a couple of them are trying to hit Paco. Looks like they're not really doing very good of a job. And then that guy with the machine gun fires at me and misses. And then the mage runs up, fires again, and slams me for 6 damage. Not really a massive concern. This is me back in the Matrix. I'm going to fire a killer program at the Decker, and bosh. There he goes. And I'm going to activate the override if I can. 2 AP to do it. Let me override it. So, better than life database management system. I can forcibly end the puppet BTLs, or I can gently wind down the puppets. I'm going to do that for 3, which won't kill them. So, they won't attack us anymore. Excellent. So, they're all asleep. So, I now have... Oh, it's sort of glitched out, actually. I'm actually in the Matrix, but not in the Matrix. Yeah, that's a bit glitched. Let me end the turn. Or jack out. Jacking out, stunned for 5 AP? No. I'm going to have to end the program, but it's sort of glitched out. I'm going to have to just jack out of it and force me. There we go, dump shock, 5 AP. -5 AP, so I'm not going to be doing anything for a while. So, Paco. Who we're going to hit? Actually, no, let's jump to Coyote first. Going to get this BTL security. 99% chance. Boom! 24 crit. Probably his arms blast off and his head explodes like a melon. We're going to have to reload for another... Actually, do we reload for another AP? No. You know what? I'm going to fling a grenade. Oh, I can't fling another grenade. Yeah, let's reload for another AP. We'll switch to Paco, who will... who do we shoot here? The mage is giving me a bit of a problem. But then these guys are easy to hit. So... let's get the shaman, shall we? There we go. Spin around, shoot the shaman. 7 damage, 7 damage. We'll do it once more. Oh, 7 damage and 4 damage. But all the junkies are now passed out, which is good. Looks like that guy with a machine gun. Or the... oh, I'm getting shot here. It looks like the person with the machine gun fires away. Does only 10 damage. And looks like she's cast a air elemental or a steam elemental of some kind. Either way, it's going to cast a lightning bolt at Coyote, but misses. Right, I am now back in the real world. And the first thing I will do is use... a medical kit on myself because I'm really hurting and I don't want to drop. I will look at the shaman, 99% chance to hit. There we go, 7 damage, and he's out of ammo. Shame, that is a shame. Let me run. No, let me just reload actually. Coyote, however, full clip, 99% chance. Goodbye. 12 damage, and it also kills the elemental as well. We will... can't shoot the mage, line of sight's blocked. However, the bodyguard is... hurt, and the decker that I forcibly kicked out is actually on 30% chance to hit and fairly hurt. Let me aim for 45. You know what? No. Let me just kneecap the shaman, or the bodyguard even. Misses! I only had a 6% chance to miss and I still managed to do it. Oh, looks like these are running off now because I slowly wound them down. They've now taken their own... they've got their own free will back, and now they are charging off. Looks like the decker's firing at Coyote as well as the other person with the machine gun, and the mage is probably going to fire at me again. No, it stripped my armor for -1, but then cast on me for 3 weak damage. That is not very good at all. I am not concerned at that. I am going to mark target, 69% chance to hit, or mark even. There we go, it's marked up. I'll then switch to my aimed shot, which makes it 79% chance. Fire at the mage, 6 damage. Hopefully he's got, yeah, he's got a fair amount of HP actually. Oh well. Paco's going to spin round and just burst fire. 11 damage and 4 damage with a crit there. Let's do that once more, I think. 7 damage, 4, and it drops the mage, which is fantastic. So the bodyguard is behind a big locker. It's still 90% chance to hit. What about if I switch to aimed shot? That guy at the back is 54% chance. Let's try that. Bosh, 18 damage, crit. Lovely. He's on 39% chance and almost dead. I'm going to try my luck. Nah, missed. There we go. Shots whiz past him. However, that guy is limping. There's the neutral turn as they run off. Scatter everybody. Scatter all of the birds as well. Looks like we've got some more shots whizzing past. I will run to this box for 1 and then shoot this guy in the side. 57% chance. Bosh, 6 damage will drop him nicely. Paco will run up to these boxes, take a bit of cover, slam down behind them, and you know what? He's just going to pause at this. There we go. 4 damage weak, probably because it's passed through the... passing through this filing cabinet in there, and you know that's it sort of slows the bullets down a bit. I'm going to reload for 1 with Coyote and 90% chance. Bosh, 12 damage. I'm going to switch back to their turn now. They fire a single shot, but then that's it. That's all they do. I'm going to pull the deck out. We'll mark target on this bodyguard. There's only these left now. There's not many left at all. Is it just that person? I think it is. You know what? Let's do an aimed shot. I can't. I've already used it. There we go. 78% chance. 3 damage weak, not very good. Paco will 99% chancer. There we go. 7 damage and 4. He's out of ammo. He can't finish the job. He's going to have to reload. Coyote will probably spin around and smile. 99% chance. Bang! And the shot will slam straight into the final cabinet. It will fall down and smash into them. She shouts, Gino, Gino, and goes looking for her cousin. So... complete the the optional. Do not let any shipheads die. Looks like this is Gino. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. Oh, he looks a bit messed up. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter up and he looks confused. Worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There is vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, the words are slurred. He's burned. What? What the hell? You slow me out? Who's fragging slow me out? Coyote's shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes, no recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. His hand searches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off. Just back the hell off. Drop the gun, Gino. I'm not messing around. No, you don't understand what it's like out here. I'm naked. I got to slit in. He points the gun at Coyote. We're not going to stop me. I'm frank going to kill you first. Gino, no. And, oh, combat. Oh, he fires and misses. Oh, looks like Coyote spins round. Levels the shotgun at him, kills her. Paco, I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry. Coyote looks at you and tears in her eyes. Who's beyond help, Coyote? I'm sorry, but he's at rest now. I'm not stopping. Not now, not ever. She looks at Paco, back at you. The angel of death. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's going to wash the scum off the streets. I'm going to burn every mother-fragging BTL shop in the spall until they are gone. Every mother-fragging one. She is not impressed. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. What you mean, her plan of, raising the spirits. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the Drek hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding the necessary middlemen and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new yen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need, magical sports, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova hot decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. And we shall leave it there. So, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.